Good morning, guys. How are you doing today? I am Becca. If you're new to my channel, and today's video is called Rocking with Becca. So what I do is I sit in my rocking chair here in the doll nursery. I rock a baby, and we have a chat. So, now I started to say hang on, but I'll wait because I might get up in a little bit anyway. I'll wait. I was going to go do something. What I was going to go do is I thought about it and I meant to do it before I started. We have central heat, but we also have a faux fireplace heater in the living room, and I keep my thermostat down to on 68 at night, whether it's heat or air. And this morning when I got up, instead of turning the central air up higher, I just turned on the fireplace heater. And when that happens, you know, the thermostat's in the living room, so that fireplace heater gets the living room warm. Well, then the central heat won't blow because it's warm enough in the living room, but it's colder in the other rooms. So I was going to turn off the fireplace heater while I was in here, where the living room could cool off enough that the central air would kick on, central heat would kick on, and get it a little bit warmer in here. But I'm going to have to get up in a little bit anyway, so I will, I'll go do it then. But anyway, this is Rocking with Becca. And like I said, it's where I sit here and talk with you, just chat a little bit. We do a few little extra things, and it's a little bit longer video, so I always have my coffee. I love a good hot cup of coffee every morning, but especially when it's cold. Now, it is warming up here. It's warming up pretty good here. And it's gonna, temps is going higher until next week is going to be in the upper 70s, according to the weather forecast. Now, that can change from minute to minute, but according to the weather forecast, it's supposed to be in the upper 70s all next week. And in the, I think the 40s at night, 30s and 40s, upper 30s and lower 40s at night. But it is still a little chilly. It still has a little chilly nip to the air. So that coffee just warms you from the inside out. But what we do on Rocking Rebecca is I give first off, I share with you one of the babies of the day. And then I share another one with you. I have two babies. One baby I keep for 3 consecutive days before I switch it out. And the other baby I switch it out every day. So I tell you excuse me, guys. I tell you my babies of the day. I give a shout out to a channel that I am subscribed to that has under 1,000 subscribers. I do a theme called Small Dolls and Stuffy Saturday, and that is hosted by Alicia at Alicia's Binkies and Blankies Nursery. And that about does the Rocking with Becca. Um, so, I'm a little befuddled today, guys. I may be scatterbrained. Um, I just, I was just kind of through for a loop. Thursday, I don't know. I have found out too that, and you'll find if you're new to my channel, you'll find I yawn a lot, and I have found out that yawning is connected with anxiety. If you hang around very long, or if you've been around a while, you know that I do suffer from anxiety. I try to deal with it. I try to overcome it. I do everything I know to do. Do a lot of praying. And today, I feel like I have a lot of anxiety, and so I'm probably going to do a lot of yawning, and I'm sorry. I'm not going to say excuse me every time I yawn. I'll be doing that every 2 or 3 breaths, but I would like for you to excuse me and understand. I can't help it. I try to not yawn, but you just can't, you know. So let's get right into the preliminaries, and then I will talk a little bit to you. I have a little something I do want to talk about. So the first thing is the babies of the day. This little girl right here in my arms is my little Rosie. She's Rosalind. And I meant to look before I sat down. I have so many babies, I can't remember everyone's first and second name. She's Rosalind. But I call her Rosie. And I'm going to turn her around and show you in just a minute. Oh, I forgot. I told you I'm befuddled today. Anxiety and fibro fog and all of that mixed together. I'm a little befuddled today. But anyway, Rosie is starting her triple days with Mommy. And that triple days is where, like I said, I have one baby for 3 consecutive days before I change them out. And today starts little Rosie's day. And, well, actually, it starts because I change them out at night. And what I mean by that, around 5 o'clock, 5 or 6 o'clock at night, if it's the baby of the day that I change out every day, I just go put it back in its place. All my babies has a specific spot that they stay. And so if it's the baby of the day around 5 or 6 at night, I go put that baby back in its spot. If it's the baby of triple days, if it's time that it's done had its triple days with me, then at 5 or 6 o'clock the night that I switch them, I put the one baby away and I take out the next one that's going to be for the triple days, and then it'll be with me from 5 o'clock that evening until 5 o'clock 3 days from now. So last night, actually, at 5 o'clock started Rosie's time, and she will be with me Saturday, Sunday, and at 5 o'clock Monday, I will change her out for the next baby for our triple days. So it actually starts at night when I switch them out. The baby of triple days always spends, I keep them in the living room with me at night after supper, or after we've had our baths, after we settle down for the night. I'm sorry, Macy. Hi, sorry, Macy. I put something on the boppy, and Macy likes to get on the boppy when I'm doing these videos. But I put something on the boppy that I'm going to be sharing with you in a little bit. And now she can't get on it. But, what was I saying? Oh, the baby of triple days goes to the living room with me at night after we've, got settled for the night, had our supper, had our showers and everything. We sit down, hubby and I both, we sit down on our recliners, and he has his computer laptop, I have mine, and we do our own thing, watch our own things. We each have headphones, and we do our own things. Because we don't watch the same thing. We don't watch TV on computer or anywhere. We don't watch TV, but we do watch our vlogs, and hubby does a lot of, he's a minister, so he watches a lot of different preachers, church services. He studies his Bible online. He does a lot of things like that. Macy, he'll watch the news or read it most of the time. He's reading it. He'll get on Facebook and see what family and friends are doing. We don't watch TV like movies and shows and things. We just do I do vlogs. I like to do, vlogs, craft videos, and doll videos is what I watch. I love to watch the, like the magnet fishing videos. I like to watch the, metal detecting videos, see what people find. Then there's some videos I watch that's just family vlogs where, a family is vlogging their life. And, I like things like that. And I love my craft videos and my doll community videos. Love it. I watch that the most of anything. But I was saying, we each get in our chairs at night with our own computers, doing our own things. And I bring whatever baby is the triple day baby, I bring it in there with me in the living room, and it sits with me. And I snuggle with it, or it sits on I have a love seat recliner. And I lift one side for Macy. The footrest of one side, when I go in there to sit down for the night, I lift one side for Macy so she'll have plenty of room to do around and lay down and all that. And and then I sit in the other recliner. Well, if I'm not snuggling with the baby at the time, I'll, set it over on the other portion of the love seat recliner. But it's always in the living room with me, whatever baby I have for triple days. Every night, whatever baby it is in there with me. So, I don't know why I was telling you all of that. I guess because I was telling you about the triple babies. So, I do have another baby, the baby of the day, that I'll be sharing with you in a little bit. And it's my sweet little Yelena Elise. She will be changing her in a little while. But right now, let's do the shout out. Like I said, I'm going through all of my subscribers, going through them in alphabetical order. And I am shouting out everyone that I'm subscribed to that has under 1,000 subscribers. I'm giving them a shout out. Trying to help them to grow their channel. I know how it was when I was under 1,000, that I would just feel like, oh, I just wish some of these bigger channels would shout me out. Surely someone, or several someones would come over and subscribe to me if they would, shout me out. So I'm trying to help these smaller channels. Then, when I get all the way through the alphabet doing it that way, I'm going to start all over again from alphabetical order, shouting everyone that I'm subscribed to out. And it would take me a long time to get through all my subscribers. So just shout. I may increase the amount of ones I shout out when I start doing it. Everyone, I may shout out like maybe 3 channels a Saturday in Rockin' with Becca. I may do that because I'm subscribed to a lot of people. So, all that being said, our shout out for today, the channel is called Sugar Plum Doll Room. Sugar Plum Doll Room, and I will have that linked in the title of this video because she is our shout out. She has 246 subscribers. I've only watched 1 or 2 of her videos. I can't watch everyone I'm subscribed to all the time, so there's times that there's times that that it's quite a while before I can get back to a channel and watch, their videos. So anyway, I will have her link in the title. Go check out Sugar Plum Doll Room, Sugar Plum Doll Room, and if she would be someone that you would be interested in seeing and watching, subscribe to her. Let her know I sent you. And I just realized I didn't bring some dolls in here that I'm gonna share with you. I'm gonna have to pause the video, and when I move over to the bed, I'm gonna have to pause the video and go get them. Oh, the ones for small dolls and stuffies. Oh my goodness. So, guys, what I wanted to talk about, I'm going to try not to be too long on this video today, but what I wanted to talk about was about the YouTube channel and how you feel about it. Now, I'm going to explain myself. I'm going to explain. I have a problem. I have a problem. And I really don't know how to explain it or talk about it. But as a YouTube creator, okay, I started out doing YouTube videos just to share my babies, to have interaction with other people that likes dolls because I have no one in my family or any friends nearby that care anything about the dolls. And I started out watching doll videos, and I thought it was so neat to come on and to do videos and share your dolls and have interaction with other people that likes the doll hobby and stuff like that. And I started out doing it for fun and for enjoyment, and because it gave me something to do. I wasn't just a hermit, so to speak, like I am now. I don't know if that's what you'd call me. I have anxiety. I have social issues. And I finally just got to the place that I don't go nowhere. I don't have to go. I'm serious. I go nowhere except for to doctors. And because I have gotten in that state of mind, it's caused me to have that much less interaction with people. Because people don't understand where I'm coming from and why I won't do this and why I won't do that. So they just pull away from me and forget me altogether. So what I'm trying to say, and see, I don't really know how to talk about it, but I don't want my channel to get professional. I am monetized, and that gives me a little extra money to put into my hobby, to have money to, buy some clothes or maybe buy another doll. And I was buying quite a few. Y'all know, if you've been around a while, I was buying quite a few, one right after another. But we've come up against some financial issues with my husband, us getting to that retirement age. And we've come up with a lot of different insurance problems and different things that we're facing right now. So I haven't been buying and won't be buying anything for a while. That little extra I get every 2 months, I make such a little amount. I only get paid every 2 months, and it's just a little over $100 because they won't send you any money until you've made $100. And so it takes me 2 months to get, $100. Well, by the time they send it to me, it's a little over 100. And that's what I have every 2 months to put back into the doll hobby. But like I said, we're facing some extra expenses right now, and I'm going to have to let that go in to helping us financially instead of buying more dolls with it. But when things straighten out, I'm sure they will eventually get straightened out, then I will be able to use it to go toward my doll hobby. But saying all that, I don't want my channel to become professional. I don't want to feel like I'm obligated and I have to do these videos. I want to do it for the fun of it. I want to do it for the enjoyment of sharing my babies with you and interacting with you. That's what my channel is about. It's about what I love, what I enjoy, and having, friends that I can interact with that likes the doll hobby. But all that being said, even though that is my goal, and even though that's what I set out to do, and how I want to keep it. And I love it. I love doing videos. I miss it greatly. When I miss a day, if I'm feeling really bad or just feeling a lot of anxiety or whatever, and I feel like I'm just not up to doing a video, I miss it. I miss interacting with y'all. But the thing, I said all of that to kind of bring you up to what I'm saying, what I want to talk about, and ask you, do you ever feel that way? Sometimes I feel like and it could be my anxiety, but I feel like, why am I doing this? And what I mean by why am I doing, I know why I'm doing it, but should I be doing this? Should I be spending my time? This is not, of course, I've always had problems with making decisions. That's part of my anxiety. I get to feeling like, am I wasting my time? Could I be putting more constructive time into the time I put into doing these videos? Is it, I'm only doing this for enjoyment, for a hobby, why shouldn't I be doing something else with my time? I guess I get to feeling guilty and feeling like maybe I should be doing something more constructive with my time. But then, on the other hand, I get to thinking about I'm not able to do anything else. I have a lot of health issues, a lot of anxiety. I'm not able to do, extensive cleaning in the house like I used to do. And socially, like I said, I don't get out and go do nothing. I'm not mentally able. I can't handle it anymore. I'm scared to death to get in the car and drive by myself anymore because I hadn't done it in so long. Plus, where would I go? I have nowhere to go. I live in a little small hick town, and if I went anywhere, it would take 30 minutes to get anywhere that I could really do anything other than just like run to the grocery store here in town. And we have a couple of Dollar Trees, like not Dollar Trees, dollar stores, like Dollar General, Family Dollar. We have those too in our town, but that's it. That's all we have here is one grocery store, 2 Dollar Generals, one on one end of town, one on the other, and 1 Family Dollar. And that's it. That's what we have. And so there's nowhere to go here in town, nothing to do, except for to go to a store. So why should I feel guilty? Why should I feel like maybe I shouldn't be doing this when it brings me so much joy and so much happiness to interact with y'all? Do y'all ever deal with those type feelings? Or is it just because of my anxiety? Is it just me that deals with, should I be doing something else other than making these videos? I know, sometimes I feel like I'm crazy, just crazy. So I'm probably the only one that feels that way, on occasion. And it's not all the time I feel that way. It's just every now and then, I don't know, I guess my anxiety gets really bad or something. And it, if you read up the symptoms of anxiety, one of the symptoms is not being able to make decisions. Because of anxiety, you don't know which way to turn, what to do. You're not able to just say, okay, I'm going to do so and so. I debate back and forth so many times over the silliest things. And I can't make up my mind. I can't make the decision, set in stone decision that I'm going to go do this. I have to ponder it and play it back and forth in my mind over and over. Should I do it or should I not do it? Should I do it? I'm talking about simple things like, and it's anxiety. If you read up on the symptoms. But when it gets a certain time in the afternoon, if I'm still in my craft room, I start feeling guilty. Okay, it's such and such time. I need to put this away. I need to go be what? I don't know. Because I don't cook anymore. My husband does the cooking. I do all the cleaning that I'm able to do earlier in the day. So why, when that clock hits 3:30, that's when it hits me? Why do I need to get out of my craft room? Why do I need to stop doing it in my craft room? I get to feeling guilty. I get to feeling like, well, I need to go be doing something else. I need to be shutting things down, getting bath, getting, things around for the night. I mean, why? I don't have anywhere to go. I do all I can do earlier in the day. If I sit there in the craft room crafting all night, why should I feel guilty? But I do. I feel like, I guess, because, see, it's only been the past 5 years that things has gotten, and they didn't just boom 5 years ago. It started 5 years ago, and it's gradually got to where I am now. But up until then, I was very active. I cleaned my house extensively. I did all the business, all the going, all the, grocery buying, everything. I did everything. And I guess because I did all of that, I had supper on schedule. Everything was on schedule. So now, when it hits about 3:30, I think I'm supposed to, because that's when I would, shut all of my personal crafts and things down, when I was active taking care of everything. I'd shut it down, get ready to start supper, get supper and get dishes washed, get kids bathed when the kids was at home, or just get ourselves, get our showers and ready and, just shutting things down for the night. So now, I don't do that anymore. But when it hits 3:30, I feel guilty that I'm sitting in my craft room crafting when I feel like I should be doing something else. Although I don't know what else I should be doing, I feel like I should be doing something else. It's just hard to change that gear, I guess, in me of doing it all those years. It's like I can't just relax and enjoy life. And I'm to the place now that that's what I need to do, is just relax and enjoy life. Does anyone else out there have trouble with that kind of thing? Maybe it's something that just comes along with age and getting older, not being able to get out of that routine of, the way you did it before you got the age you are and can't do it. But anyway, I do. And talking about the YouTube channel, I want to be able to freely feel like that I can make as many videos a day as I want to. But because I watch these vloggers and they only put up one video a day, and a lot of the dog community, they only put up one video a day, and they felt just different things that they say occasionally that, you know, if they do put up two, and one day they say something about, yeah, I'm putting up another video, like, you're not supposed to put up more than one video a day. Well, if I have a little something I want to share with you that I didn't share earlier, is there anything wrong for me to do another video and share it? You know, because I don't have a lot of other I don't have personal on hands contact with people. My husband, he's around, but he's in and out. He's an outside person, and he stays out to dark 30, as he says it. You know, he can't just sit around in the house. Again, that's his wiring that he grew up all his life doing, and him working, you know, a working man and all of that. You know, it's hard for him to wire down and just be able to come in and relax. He can't handle staying in the house. So I don't have a lot of hands-on activity with people. And so when I have a little something I want to talk about or share, or, you know, I want to be able to just come on and do a video, even if I've already done 1 or 2 videos already. And I'm trying to get my mind where I can do these things and not feel guilty, not feel like I'm doing something wrong by making 2 or 3 videos a day. I don't know. It just, I mean, right now I'm making 2 a day, pretty much consecutively, you know, every day. Pretty much every day I do 2 videos a day. But if I want to do 3 or 4, is there something in YouTube that we're not supposed to do that many a day? Or, I don't know. I feel like that I'm not supposed to, you know. Of course, these people that only does the 1 video a day, they have a life, and they edit a lot, and so they pretty much, you know, film their whole day, but then they'll edit it down to 30 minutes or 45 minutes, whatever they, you know, do their video as. Some of them only does a 15-minute video. So, you know, they have other things that they do. But the doll hobby and the craft hobby is my life at this point. You know, because I'm elderly. I have health issues. I have social issues, mental. We don't like to say mental issues, but that's what it is. You know, we have all these things. I do have all these things. And I'm not able to have any other life but just what I do on my crafts and my doll hobby. So I have rambled. I did not intend to make this video long, but it's going to be long, guys. You might better pause it and go get you something to drink. So, I'm going to go lay Rosie down. I'm going to readjust the camera, get it set up over at the Bobby. And we're going to change Yelena, and I'm going to share something with you. And I'm also going to share the dolls for Small Doll and Stuffy Saturday. I will have Leisha's link in the description of this video. She's the host of Small Dolls and Stuffy Saturday, so I will have her link in the description of this video. Okay? So I'm going to pause you. I'm going to go lay Rosie down and get the camera set back up over by the bed, and I'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm back over. Got everything set up over here at the bed, and my light is not on for some reason. Let's see if I can get it turned on. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, my chair. My office chair doesn't, you know how you can raise it up. It's got to where it won't stay up. And I sat down in it and it just went way down fast. So, we're here at the Boppy on the bed, and I have a couple of things that I received in the mail yesterday. One of them is a card, so we're going to open this. I guess it's a card. All I did was open the top of it, and this is from Tammy from Tater Tots Nursery, and it's a Valentine's Day card. It says, Happy Valentine's Day. Look how pretty. That is so pretty. Hope you feel the love today because lots of it is coming your way. Happy Valentine's Day. Eat some sugar-free candy. I will, Tammy. I will. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. Thank you. I love it. That is so sweet of you. This here, this package, is a winning that I received. You know, if you watch Carol's Cuties, she had a giveaway, and I was the winner. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So, let's see what all's in here. Let's see what is in here. Macy, don't mess with that, okay? All right. So this here is what she showed for the winnings. It's this little Valentine's. It's called an Activity Buddy. Dream Grow Activity Buddy. Happy Valentine's Day. It's a little heart plushie, and it's crinkly. And then it has two little teething rings. This is like a envelope. And this is a little rattle for the babies for Valentine's Day. And you can hang it on their stroller. I'm probably going to hang it on the baby bed over there. That is so cute. Thank you so much, Carol. And she said she was going to put some extras in. Let me place this over here. Let's see. Okay, here's a note. Dear Becca, congratulations on winning my giveaway. Thank you for supporting my channel. I hope you have much fun with this Valentine's toy in your nursery. I also have one, and we can twin with a toy. Oh, if you would like to. I would love to, Carol. Many blessings, my friend. Love, Carol. Carol's Cuties. So that is sweet. And then she put in, look how cute. Whole llama love for Grandma. If that isn't just darling. I love that. It's a heather gray bib. It has a white llama and has a like a blanket over the back of the llama, and the um, red and black plaid. It has some hearts embroidered on it. And then the word whole, like H-O, a whole lot. So that the word whole is in black, llama is in red, love for is in black, and then grandma is in red. Whole llama, love for grandma. That is just too cute. I love that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Carol. And then look, I got some Reese's, and they shaped like hearts. Oh, wow. Thank you, Carol. I love Reese's. So that is my winnings and my beautiful little Valentine's card from Tammy. I really appreciate it. Now, let's change. Yelena. Come here, Yelena. Here is my baby, Yelena. I think I've only had her on one time. She was a baby from Babeside that I did a review on. And when I got her, I might have had her on twice. I may have had her on twice. But, you know, I rotate my baby, so it takes a while to get back around to, you know, one of the babies. And especially since I've been doing the triple days. Yeah, I know I've had her on twice. Because the first time is when I was doing the review. And the second time was when I changed her into her little Christmas dress here. But we're going to get her. If I can find the back of her dress to unsnap it. If Mama can find the back of her dress. Yeah. Her hair is so long. All right, baby girl. I think I got it now. But I named her Yelena Elise. A lot of my babies, or several of my babies, has the name, the middle name Elise. I don't know. It just goes good with a lot of different names, and I end up, you know, at the time I don't think about another baby that I have with that name, and I've got several that has the middle name Elise. But she's my little Yelena. And we're going to get her dressed for Valentine's Day. Of course, the red dress she had on would have went for Valentine's Day, but I'm going to put this little dress on her. It's a white dress. It gathers at the waist. It has little red and pink hearts all over it. It has the tube, is it called tube? Or I can't remember what it's called. Tubing trim. I think it's tubing trim. At the neck, you know, kind of tubing type trim. It has pink cuffs, pink hearts, pockets, working pockets, and they're shaped like hearts. My chair has went all the way down to where I can barely reach the babies. This makes it hard to dress them. When my chair, I have to have my chair up. Oh, I have to have it up tall enough. I think this is an Ashton Drake dress, if I'm not mistaken. I think is where I got this. I will look in just a minute. She's going to have some white sleeves sticking out from under it to help keep her warm. Girl, that hair. Whew. It's as bad as Mama's. Yeah, it's an Ashton Drake dress. So I got this in the collection probably. I had subscribed to a collection of clothing from Ashton Drake. The holiday edition. And so this was one of the dresses that come with that. I'm sorry guys that the video is so long. I just wanted to talk with you a little bit today. I didn't mean to make such a long video. Here I go, feeling guilty. Boy, I tell you, that elastic didn't last long, did it? It's already stretched out. Already stretched out. Okay, look at Mama's beautiful baby girl. Now, I'm going to set her up and readjust the camera. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of readjusting. But I want to get her hair combed. So I'm going to pause you and bring the camera down. Or maybe I can do it slowly, hopefully, without making you so dizzy. All right. I think, let's see, how can I do this? I started to say I was going to take the, I forgot to put her socks on. I started to say I was going to take her pigtails out, but I may leave them. I may leave them in. Her so pretty. Yes, her is. Her so pretty. So, there we go. Alright, girl, let's see. This dress comes with this headband. It has this big puffy heart on it. I'm going to see how I like it. I may not like it on her. Let me turn her around, guys. I'm beginning to feel anxiety over the length of my video. I wished I wouldn't have anxiety about the silliest little things. Okay, let's see. Turn around this way and let Mama see. I want to cover up those. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that, baby girl. Mama don't know if her likes that, baby girl. No. Mama don't know. Okay, so anyway, there ain't no way to cover that. I don't like that headband on her. All right, maybe that helped. Let's see about getting this out. There we go. There we go. Now then. Now then. There we go. We got it. There she is. Isn't she just adorable? Let's put her little socks on. I'm going to put these little pink ballerina shoe socks on her that we got from Lori from Reborn Huggles. I love these things. Thank you, Lori. There her is. Now her so pretty. Yes, her is. Mama's beautiful baby girl. Now I wonder if you're even seeing her. Yep. Put her little bracelet back on. She come from Babe's side with this little bracelet. They sent it with her. I got her little bracelet on. There her is. All right. So that is little Yelena. Not Linda. Yelena. She's the baby of the day. The one that I'll switch out again, every day. So I'm going to set her back over here. And then for Small Dolls and Stuffy Saturday. Oops, I pulled her shoe off. Let me see if you're seeing. And I have 2 dolls here I'm going to share with you for Small Dolls and Stuffy Saturday. All right. Look at my little girls. Look at my little girls. I have a little brown-haired girl and a little blonde-haired girl. And these girls are Paola Reina dolls. And I just love them. They're so cute. I don't bring them out enough, but I think they're just adorable. What to do with my comb? Paola Reina dolls. And I want to share with you a special feature that I really like about this one. Let me get her little hair combed a little bit here. Well, I love the way they smell. They have a sweet vanilla smell about them. Now comb this one's hair. This blonde hair one is so pretty too. They're both pretty for different reasons, for different features. This blonde-headed one, I loved her for her hair, the way it's shaped, the style of it and all. I thought she was just beautiful. Her boots just won't stay on her. I love the way her hair is. This one, I had to have this one when I saw her. I don't know what it is about freckles on dolls that I love, and you hardly ever see freckles. But this little girl has freckles. And I think she's just adorable. I love her. Love her little freckles. When I'm purchasing a doll, you know, a factory manufactured doll, if I find one that has freckles, I get it. Because I love the freckles on dolls for some reason. But that's my two Paola Reina dolls that I wanted to share with you. And also my sweet Yelena. And I'm not going to move back over to the rocking chair, guys. The video is already long. I'm just going to sign it out here. I hope you've enjoyed today's Rocking with Becca. I'd love to know if you face some of the anxieties and the indecisions like I do, or if it's just me, or if I'm just crazy or what. I'd love to hear from you about that. And I want to say thank you to everyone that comes back to my videos time after time after time and watches my videos. I really, really appreciate it. You mean the world to me. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by and checking it out. I hope you enjoy it and will stick around and interact with me in the comments. I really appreciate it. Like I said earlier, you are my you're my interaction. You're my contact with, you know, the human world, the outside world. You know, I don't have anyone close, you know, physically, hands-on close to do anything with, or that likes the same hobbies I like. It just is so enjoyable to come on and do videos and then go back and read your comments. I really appreciate it, really do. So anyway, I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to have Leisha's link in the description for Leisha's Binky and Blanky's Nursery for Small Doll and Stuffy Saturday. I'm going to have Tammy's link in the description. She gave me the Valentine's card from Tater Tots Nursery. I'm going to have Carol from Carol's Cuties. I will have her link in the description that I received my winnings from. And the shout out, oh my goodness, Sugar Plum Doll Nursery, I will have her link in the title. So you can just click on it and go check her out. All right, guys, I hope you all have a great rest of your Saturday, rest of the weekend. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.